Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks State of the World on Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. So what is it? Good, better, and different, all three. Alright, what's happening out there? Well, Biden hosts summit of 49 African leaders to counter China and Russia's growing power across the continent. Alright, well, I hopefully that will lead to something good and get everybody on the same page. But remember, Trumpy referred to Africa as a really bad place, and the people from there is really bad. So I don't know. Good luck cleaning up what Trumpy did. Also, Arizona governor builds illegal border wall of shipping containers and razor wire. Why isn't Biden stopping it? I don't know. Uh, Wildlife corridors go through the desert. You can't just build a wall in Arizona. So he's spending nearly $100 million in his final week to create a makeshift border wall along the state's southern boundary with Mexico, made of shipping containers and a razor wire. His name is Ducey. He's a dunce. It's an effort to complete Trump's border wall, but the shipping containers are being placed on federal land and tribal lands. So, without permission. So, the precious desert biodiversity is being destroyed by these walls. So, I don't know what's happening. No federal law enforcement responded to this. That's strange. I don't understand. Also, Kyrsten Sinema leaves Democratic Party. Is it enough to save unpopular Senate re-election plans? Who knows? Who knows? But she's going to stay on her committees, and she's going to caucus with the Democrats. So she's still a Democratic senator. Okay, and also, Ryan Grimm talks about railroad workers' rank and file union organizing and vote on Yemen war powers resolution. Okay. Ryan Grimm, the Washington, D.C. bureau chief of The Intercept, discusses his new piece. The railroad fight was the product of 8 years of militant rank and file organizing, and the pending vote on Senator Bernie Sanders' proposal for the German war powers resolution in Congress. Okay. Alright. So, that's very interesting that we have a, so we'll see what happens there. Also, G7 leaders pledge more aid to Ukraine as Zelensky appeals for weapons and fuel. Good. Victor Bout joins Russian ultranationalist party. Brittany Griner resumes playing basketball. Very nice. I hope she'll be okay. Disgraced cryptocurrency executive Sam Bankman-Fried arrested in Bahamas. Okay, so if he's guilty of the things what he's done, why aren't the the conservative people who've done all kinds of horrible things, why aren't they guilty? Okay, Iranian protester publicly hanged from Ukraine after secret trial. What does the poor person do? Alright, I hope he has a happy home in heaven, who is well taken care of. And, attack on Kabul hotel kills 3. Taliban resumes public executions and floggings. So this is who we turned the country over to when we left? That's disgusting. Ugh. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Well, a lot of people have tried to do something with Afghanistan, but were not successful at all. Okay. Israeli troops fatally shoot 16-year-old Palestinian girl on the roof of her own home. That's great. Okay, that's in the occupied West Bank. Israeli forces shot and killed a 16-year-old girl Monday during a raid on the city of Jenin. Witnesses say Jana Majidi Zakarne was standing on the roof of her home. She was struck by several bullets, according to her cousin Yasser Zakarne. Okay. Israel's military acknowledged that its troops killed a teenage girl, claiming soldiers hit her unintentionally after allegedly firing at Palestinian gunmen in the area. According to the UN, this year has already seen the highest number of Palestinians killed by Israeli forces in the West Bank since 2006. And we can't hold Israel accountable. We keep them the money to do whatever they want to do. That is disgusting. Israel is going to pay. Okay. EU Parliament officials accused of accepting bribes from Qatar. That's great. Alright, so why did they accept bribes? What did they get? So I don't know. So, okay. Unfortunately, there's a lot of, why do they have to bribe European Union officials? Okay, because of Qatar's policies toward their people, the human rights records. And what did they get when they bribe someone? I don't understand. Alright. Accordingly, why were they being so? The European Union repeatedly defended Qatar against critics who pointed to the monarch's dismal record on workers' rights and its persecution of LGBTQ people. Qatar has denied bribing European officials. So I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why they gave the soccer games to Qatar. Okay. Protests erupt in Tunisia ahead of parliamentary elections. And what are they complaining about there? I don't know. Alright, we'll see what happens. And 300 plus people on Oath Keepers membership rolls took jobs with Homeland Security Department. And they're the ones who invaded the Capitol and tried to take down the government and prevent the transfer of power. Alright, that's great. Okay. So, I don't know. Okay. How would you let these people work in these Homeland Security departments? I don't get it. Okay. Nevada prisoners hunger strike demands end to abuses and solitary confinement, so I hope the prisoners win. Okay, let's see what happens there. And 3 Democratic U.S. Congress members meet with Cuban President in Havana. I think that's good. Cuba is country of the world of nations. So, who went to meet in Cuba? And they met with Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel and other Cuban officials. It was Congress member James McGovern, Mark Pocan, and Troy Carter. And the Cuban president repeated his call for an end to catastrophic U.S. economic sanctions on Cuba and expressed willingness from the two countries to improve bilateral options. I hope so. That would be nice. Okay. Richmond, Virginia removes last public Confederate monument. Good. Gate of the Exonerated. New York City to honor Central Park 5 wrongfully convicted of 1989 crime. They were accused of attacking a girl and raping a girl, but it wasn't them, but Trump kept saying it was them. So Trump is he spread rumors about that. I think Trump should be going in jail. G7 leaders renew support for Ukraine amid continued fighting, power outages. Okay. Moscow court imprisons Kremlin critic Ilya Yashin for condemning Russian violence in Ukraine. Okay. And hope to get out of there. Removal of Peruvian President Pedro Castillo sparks deadly unrest. Elections call for 2024. Okay, that's nice. Alright, so a lot of things happening, none of it good, a lot of violence. Alright, how about a little music? Okay, close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles will leave far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, World of Our Own was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, which included Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by Dusty and also by the Seekers. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening of Tuesday, December 13, 2022, for another Mira Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. Meantime, take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask, practice social distancing, when the vaccine, when it's available and safe for you to take it. And remember, take care of yourself and others. And remember especially, kindness goes a long, long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.